Hello guys, today I have a 2011 BMW 520 in my garage. The customer's complaint is that the central locking doesn't operate properly. Basically what he says is he can lock the car, driver's door does lock but it doesn't unlock, and all the passenger doors does not lock or unlock. At first when I saw the car I thought maybe there's a problem with the key. I checked the key, there's signals, and the car receives the signal because when you press the indicator, the indicators start working, and you press the lock on the key, you get the indicators working on the car. So what I've done was I put the machine on, and I read the fault codes, and I had 3 faults on the car, and it was with JBE junction box electronics and central getaway module. And the fault codes was, there we go, central locking relay for unlocking faulty or fuse open, and that's a permanent fault code, and central locking relay for locking faulty or fuse open. There's another fault code, it's to do with the mirror, interior mirror, and that's the customer doesn't complain about that one. So basically this fault code kind of tells us what the problem is. So it says it's a relay or it's the fuse. So to be honest, I had this problem many times, and this is not the first time I'm fixing this problem, and I kind of knew where the fuses are, and kind of knew what the problem is, because I had this problem before. The fuses for the central locking is behind the glove box. We got a fuse box behind the glove box, and the fuses for the central locking is there, and it's usually on F series, on 5 series, it's usually on the top left, number 14, fuse number 14 and 15, if I'm not mistaken. 15 or 16 maybe, it could be, I can't remember exactly now. So what I've done was I already placed my electric tester, and then I tested the fuse. The second top fuse was faulty, and I'm just going to replace that one, come back to the car, and delete the fault code and try the central locking. By the way, let's try the central locking now so I can show you. As you can see, press the lock button and nothing is happening, and when I press the unlock button, nothing is happening. But the thing is, when I press the lock button, the only door that locks is the driver's door, and when I press the unlock button, the car takes the signal because of the indicator. I can see the indicators of the car are blinking, but the doors does not unlock. So what we do is we replace that fuse, and then delete the faults and try again. Okay, I took everything out of the glove box. There is if you look at the glove box, there is a little cover here. It's this cover, it's this one there. You take it off on the left side of the fuse box. By the way, this is we are in UK, so this is a right hand drive vehicle. And then if you see there, we have on the top left corner, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fuses there. They from the top second one, the blue fuse, is we got live on one side and we have nothing on the other side. So I'm just going to take it out and see if it's blown. I'm going to replace the fuse and delete the fault code, and we go from there. Okay guys, let me just take this out, and then it's a little bit awkward to get to, but it's not impossible. Okay. That's the fuse. I don't know if you can see the fuse. The fuse is blown. Okay, I'm going to replace this fuse. Okay, I have replaced the fuse. If you look on there, on the left corner, the second blue fuse. Okay. Okay. Ignition on. Junction box, we have 3 fault codes, then 1 in the gateway module. So what we do is we just quick erase everything. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the junction box. Yes, junction box. Read codes. No fault codes detected. That's a good thing, because them fault codes was not deletable because we had a blown fuse, and when I press erase codes, it does erase, and then after a second or two it just comes back on again, and the fault code was permanent. But now we don't have no fault code. Read codes again. That's a good thing. So what we do now is I'm just gonna close the doors and try the remote. Just take my tester out. Okay, let's look. Okay, that's locked. That's unlocked. Okay. We can see there's another problem with the car, which is the passenger's door doesn't lock. So when I press the lock, driver's door, passengers lock. When I press unlock, they are unlocked, but the passenger door does not lock and unlock. Now it does. Okay, that's a good thing, guys. Let me just explain. So what happened is, now there should be a reason for the fuse to blow. If there is no problem with the system, with the central locking system, fuse wouldn't blow. So now I'm inside the car, yeah, and I press the lock button. Everything locks, all the doors locks, and when I press the unlock button, it does unlock. But a minute ago, if you see the video, the passenger's door, the front passenger door, does not lock and unlock. So that indicates us that there is a fault with that door lock. That's why we get the fuse, we get the blown fuse. So we have to replace that door lock as well. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But now at the moment, everything works fine. All the doors lock and unlock. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the passenger front door lock changed. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.